the most watched newscast in America.
Good morning, America. A global outage has taken on computers all over the world, and the race for the White House enters a new, uncertain stage. Breaking overnight, worldwide Microsoft collapse. Massive disruptions with blue screens on computers around the globe. Chaos at airports abroad. Flights grounded here at home. The massive global impact on this Friday morning on your workday. Hospitals, 911 systems, banks, Visa, Amazon, ADT Security, news stations, and more businesses across the country. When Microsoft and cybersecurity giant CrowdStrike say it will be resolved. Overnight, Donald Trump accepts the Republican nomination, initially calling for unity, but quickly returning to attacks on his rivals. Party leaders up the pressure on Biden to exit the race. Former Speaker Pelosi tells some Democrats he could be persuaded to change course, while another senator publicly calls on Biden to step aside. What could happen to the Democratic convention if the president drops out?
Stranded, one family's cruise nightmare.
When you talk about cruise nightmares, this is the definition of it.
Left behind after they got off the boat for an excursion in a remote part of Alaska, telling their story after spending thousands to get home, and what you should always have with you when you get off a ship. Remembering Bob Newhart,
Company wants to see you.
the beloved master of deadpan comedy, who spent decades on the big and small screen making generations laugh.
And we're back.
Show me the money.
The moment one woman found out she had more than $11,000. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
When you should check again to see if you are owed money and the new push to get the billions of dollars out there in the right hands.
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
Good morning, America, and what a Friday morning it is. A whole lot happened overnight. There was the Republican National Convention. Donald Trump accepted the nomination last night, the longest convention speech ever, 92 minutes long. But we also had this worldwide outage with Microsoft.
Underway right now, and people are waking up and seeing that dreaded blue screen of death on their computers. You know, the one with the frowny face on it. Well, if you're seeing it on yours, you are not alone, because this morning we've seen impacts on banks around the globe. We've seen impacts on the stock markets. Here in the U.S., the New York Stock Exchange telling us they anticipate our markets will open as usual, but major hospitals are dealing with this. Police and fire stations are dealing with this, and Aaron Katersky is standing by with more on that.
And as you know, so much of the airline industry is run by these very systems, and we saw chaos at airports abroad. That's Madrid right there. Right now, the number of global delays, 17,000 flights and counting.
Let's take a live look at Newark Airport right now. So many planes on the ground. Errol Reshef is across the way at LaGuardia Airport. Errol, what's happening there?